Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Caleb Foster, and today we've got a really special conversation. I'm sitting down with Purple Tami to talk about her upcoming album Kingdom Frequency, which is set to drop in July 2026. Purple Tami, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Caleb. I'm really glad to be here. Honestly, this album means so much to me, so getting to talk about it like this, yeah, it feels special.
I love that. And right from the top, that title grabs you, Kingdom Frequency. It sounds spiritual, it sounds musical, and it sounds intentional. So let me start there. What does Kingdom Frequency mean to you?
To me, Kingdom Frequency is about alignment. It's about tuning your heart, your mind, your life to something higher. You know, in music, frequency is vibration, it's tone, it's resonance. And for me, the kingdom side is faith, purpose, obedience, healing. So the album really lives in that space where sound meets spirit.
Uhiri?
And I wanted the title to feel like an invitation, not just a statement. Like, are you listening? Are you connected? Are you moving in the right signal? That's the conversation behind the whole project.
That is powerful, because even hearing you explain it, I'm like, okay, this isn't just a collection of songs. This sounds like a full message, maybe even a full experience.
Exactly. It's definitely an experience. I didn't want to make something people only play in the background. I wanted something they could live with, pray with, reflect with, and honestly, celebrate with too.
Yeah, and that balance matters, right? Because sometimes people hear faith-centered music and they assume it has to sound one way, feel one way, stay in one lane.
Right. And I'm not really built for boxes. I respect tradition, but I also believe creativity is a gift. So with Kingdom Frequency, I'm bringing faith, but I'm also bringing color, rhythm, emotion, and range. Some songs are intimate, some are bold, some are very worshipful, and some feel like a declaration.
Okay, I like that. So take me into the season you were in while creating it. What was happening in your life, spiritually or artistically, that pushed this album into existence?
It came out of a season of listening, honestly. A lot of people think albums begin with speaking, but for me, this one began with being quiet. I was learning how to stop forcing things. I was learning patience. I was learning how to hear clearly again. And in that process, songs started coming that felt less like performance and more like revelation.
Right.
There were moments of stretching, too. Times where I had to ask myself, am I making music to be accepted? Or am I making music to be truthful? And that can be uncomfortable. But that tension shaped the album in a real way.
That's such a real question for any artist. Was there a moment where you knew, okay, now I understand what this album is supposed to be?
Yes. There was a point where I realized the songs were all pointing back to spiritual clarity. Different stories, different moods, but the same center. Once that clicked, everything started organizing itself. The sound, the writing, the sequencing, the emotional arc, it all became clearer.
Ooh, sequencing. Now you're talking my language. So without giving away too much, what kind of emotional journey are listeners going to hear when the album drops in July 2026?
They're gonna hear movement. That's the best word for it. The project starts in a place of awakening. Then it moves through surrender, confidence, warfare, healing, and joy. I really wanted people to feel like they traveled somewhere by the end of it. Not just, oh, those were nice songs. More like, wow, I feel different now.
Wow.
And that matters to me. Music can entertain, yes, but it can also shift atmosphere. I believe that deeply.
I can hear that conviction in the way you talk about it. And let's get into the sound a little more. When people press play on Kingdom Frequency, what are they going to notice first? The vocals, the production, the lyrics, the emotion?
Probably the atmosphere first, then the lyrics. I'm very intentional about words, but I also care about what the music feels like before you even process the message. I want the production to create space for the listener to receive what's being said. So yeah, there's structure, there's melody, there's depth, but there's also room.
Room. I like that word.
Yeah, room to breathe, room to reflect, room to encounter something real. I think sometimes we overload songs, and I didn't want to do that here. Even when a track is strong and full, I still wanted it to feel open enough for people to enter into it personally.
Let me ask this, because I think listeners always love hearing how artists work. Are you someone who starts with lyrics, or do you start with a melody, a beat, a phrase? Like, what opens the door?
It depends, but usually it starts with a phrase or a feeling. Sometimes one line lands and I know there's a whole song behind it. Other times I hear a musical atmosphere first and then the words arrive. But with this album, a lot of it came from prayer and reflection. So the songs often started as journal-type thoughts before they became full records.
That makes sense.
And I think that's why they feel personal. They weren't built from a trend, they were built from process.
I may borrow that one.
Go ahead, I'll let you have it this time.
Now, I want to talk identity, because your name itself stands out. Purple Tami. There's something vivid about it, something memorable. What does that name represent for you in this season?
Purple has always felt symbolic to me. It speaks to royalty, depth, creativity, dignity. And Tami is me, the person, the voice, the lived experience. So together, Purple Tami feels like a statement of who I am called to be, without shrinking. Not arrogance, just identity. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Not ego. Identity. There's a difference.
Exactly. And Kingdom Frequency fits that too, because the album is not about pretending to be powerful. It's about staying connected to the true source of power.
That's strong. Let's talk about audience for a second. Who do you feel this album is for? Is it for longtime supporters, new listeners, people on a faith journey, people who are hurting, all of the above?
Honestly, all of the above. It's for believers, yes, but it's also for people who are searching, people who feel tired, people who need hope, people who need reminding that they're not forgotten. I think truth can meet people in different places. So I'm not trying to narrow the invitation.
Yeah.
If someone comes for the sound, beautiful. If they come for encouragement, beautiful. If they come because they're curious, beautiful. My prayer is that wherever they start, they leave with something deeper.
I love that. Now, I want to make sure we include this because it matters in the artist's journey. Which music label do you represent?
I represent Destiny Production Music, Inc.
There it is, Destiny Production Music, Inc. And when you say that, what does that partnership mean to you creatively and professionally?
It means support, vision, and alignment. I value working with people who understand that music can carry purpose. Professionally, you need structure and commitment. Creatively, you need trust. And for me, that representation matters because it gives the work a home while still honoring the message behind it.
That's important because, yeah, a lot of artists are looking for a place that doesn't just distribute sound, but actually respects what the sound is trying to do.
Exactly. Especially with a project like Kingdom Frequency, I didn't want the mission to get lost. I wanted the integrity of it protected.
So let's imagine it's July 2026, release month. The album is out, people are streaming it, sharing it, posting their favorite lines. What do you hope they're saying to each other about it?
I hope they're saying, this met me where I was. I hope they say, I felt seen. I felt strengthened. I felt peace. I hope some people say, I didn't expect this to hit me like that. Because those are the moments you remember as an artist.
Right, the surprise connection.
Yes, and I hope they say it has replay value. Let's be honest, I want them to run it back too. But more than that, I want them to feel that the album carries substance.
Yes, let's not act like replay value doesn't matter.
Exactly. We want impact, and we want replay. Both can exist.
Both can absolutely exist. Now, if there's one theme on Kingdom Frequency that you feel especially urgent about in this moment, what is it?
Clarity. Without question. Clarity. There's so much noise in the world, so much confusion, so much pressure to move fast and compare. And I think a lot of people are spiritually overwhelmed. This album keeps coming back to the idea that you can still hear truth clearly if you're willing to tune in.
That is so timely.
It really is. And clarity doesn't always come with volume. Sometimes it comes with stillness. Sometimes it comes after you let go of what was distracting you. That's a thread running through the project.
That'll preach all by itself, honestly. And I'm curious, how has this album changed you while making it? Because sometimes the artist comes out different too.
It made me braver. It made me more honest. It reminded me that obedience can sound beautiful, even when it costs you comfort. I think I came out of this process less interested in approval and more committed to authenticity.
Yee-hee.
And that doesn't mean fear disappears. It just means purpose gets louder than fear. That's been a major lesson for me.
Whew, that is real. So, before we wrap, what would you say directly to the people waiting on Kingdom Frequency right now?
I'd say thank you. Thank you for your patience, your prayers, your encouragement, your belief in what I carry. Kingdom Frequency is coming in July 2026, and I truly believe it's arriving on purpose. I want listeners to come with open hearts, come ready to feel, to reflect, to celebrate, to reconnect. This album was made with intention, and I can't wait to share it.
And for somebody hearing your name for the first time today, what do you want them to know about Purple Tami?
That I'm here to make honest music with purpose. That I care about presence more than performance. And that if you listen closely, you're going to hear not just songs, but conviction, healing, and hope.
That is beautifully said. Purple Tami, thank you so much for being here and giving us this look into Kingdom Frequency. Again, the upcoming album is dropping in July 2026, and this has been such a rich conversation.
Thank you, Caleb. I really appreciate the space. This was a blessing.
And to everybody listening, thanks for spending time with us. I'm Caleb Foster, and this has been a special conversation with Purple Tami on the heart behind Kingdom Frequency. Stay tuned, stay encouraged, and we'll talk to you next time.